was the only person in the world exposing this whole gold pumping crime syndicate. And I call it a crime syndicate because that's what it is. It's a syndicate of people lying, making up shit to scare people to buy gold, causing people to miss out on what will become the longest bull market in history. So let's take a look now first at this channel, Palisades Gold. I remember this stupid ass channel. These fuckers have been around on ScamTube now for at least 10 years. And that's all they have, 100,000 subscribers. They're gold pumpers, that's all they have. Jesus Christ. So we're going to go over some of these scammers on this channel here. I got something really interesting to say about this guy, David Collum. I haven't covered him yet, but I'm ready to smack him down with an expose. I just haven't had a chance to do it. So this is interesting because I just now, I looked at this and I was shocked to see this guy, Dave Collum. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little rundown on this guy. And so Dave Collum, he's a chemistry professor. He's a chemistry professor at Columbia. Now, he's one of these guys, he'll tell you he's a libertarian. He's one of these libertarian whack jobs. Okay? And he's one of these whack jobs that follows zero hedge. You know, the disinfo, pro-Russian. They're gold pumping scam artists. They promote scammers. And they promote almost every single person they promote, by the way, is not only a gold pumping, anti-stock market, libertarian scammer, but they also happen to be related. You understand what I'm saying? You know? So I exposed Zero Hedge, God, it's more than probably about 15 years ago. I did about a 60-page article on Zero Hedge on my site, exposing the complete fucking scam that it is. And, you know, you can just take a look at Zero Hedge. It's a complete fraud. In fact, you all may know the guy from Yahoo Finance, Jared Blickery. I did a video showing that he was a Zero Hedge guy. He used the name Bob English back then. Complete fraud. They've got a fraud. They've got a Zero Hedge plant working at Yahoo Finance. And he was using a fake name. Anyway, I did the video. So Dave Collum is this guy who, for a long time, he's been following the libertarian guys, the gold guys, and I think he got hooked up with Chris Martins, and you all know Chris Martins, and I've talked about this fraudster a few times. I haven't done any videos on ScamTube on him, but I certainly have done videos and articles on him on my website because, you know, back several years ago, he was a prominent member of the gold pumping crowd. And, you know, he's obviously a scammer. I've done several articles on him. And so apparently they linked up somehow, and Martinson started publishing every year. This Collum guy does some year-end report, some year-end thing, right? And so Collum, you can tell, like, he starts to like the attention because he gets followers and he loves it. Remember, this is a guy who's a chemistry professor. Now, I can tell you this, and I'm not even going to get into it right now. This guy is so stupid in terms of the financial markets. He's such a fucking idiot. I'm shocked. And I'm starting to question his competence as a professor of chemistry. That's how stupid this guy is in terms of, and I'm not going to get into it right here, but I'll just go ahead and tell you, this is a guy that claims, and you can find it on ScamTube. At some point, maybe I will feature this. He actually claims that the Roth IRA is a terrible investment vehicle. It's always bad. It's lousy. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's terrible. And his argument is such a simpleton, fucking stupid argument. You can go. I'm not going to get into it. He's obviously wrong, and he's obviously a clown. And it's just shocking. In fact, it's actually an email, a detailed email exchange. And from that, you can tell this guy, he's not really a deep thinker at all. I mean, do you have to be a deep thinker to understand the scenarios by which one may benefit from a Roth IRA versus a traditional IRA? I don't think it's that fucking demanding. Especially, you would think, from a PhD professor of chemistry. Yet this guy is a fucking dildo. He's an investment dildo. And because he fell for all the gold pumping shit, he hasn't done well. He was loaded up on gold several years ago. Most of his portfolio, I believe. And, gold was all high. He was loving it. Gold collapses. You don't hear about it. You understand what I'm saying? Complete fucking idiot. One more thing I'm going to tell you about this guy before I move on. And hopefully I'll be able to feature him. I haven't looked into him much. I just know about his IRA bullshit. And that is, he's one of these guys that he puts on an act. He pretends like he pretends like he's a humble guy. And then if you listen to him carefully, he'll come out with these little, he'll say some things, and you can tell this guy thinks he's like hot shit. You see, he's one of these guys that, I'll tell you, I don't hide. I'm not a fake. I know I'm hot shit, but I don't brag. Okay. I only tell people about my credentials as a way for them to understand who they're listening to. This is the guy, Collum. He's a complete fake. He's one of these guys who pretends like he's humble, and he actually thinks he's some big swinging dick. A variety of things he says, Anyway, maybe I'll get to that in the future. So you can see here, Dave Collum. Hey, Dave, why don't you get back to the fucking lab? 40-year correction is coming to the markets. John Rubino. This is another one of these guys. I think he has a website, the Dollar Collapse or something. He promotes all these gold pumpers. Complete fucking clown. I don't know who this guy is, but you better believe he's in the same fucking crowd. Remember, folks, if you want to spot the army of con artists, all you got to do is find one and look where they all hang out. And you take a look at these gold pumper sites, you better believe they're all fucking cons.
terms of getting back as an investor, if it's coming down to here, almost irrespective of what's going on, I have to believe, if I have to make a call in advance, and of course I can change depending on what happens, but I have to believe this is where you want to start doing that 18, 17, around there. Their earnings report is a complete game changer, at least for quite a while. Bottom line, NVIDIA now is going to enter the realm of Tesla, Apple, and all these other big, I mean, listen, NVIDIA can come down to 150, come down to $100. If you don't think it's possible, then you don't understand how the market works. I mean, listen, NVIDIA can come down to 150, come down to $100. If you don't think it's possible, then you don't understand how the market works.